Welcome to the 8th grade Math Homework Helper Series. Today's homework is MS8, multi-step equations and word problems. We're going to be looking at questions number 3, number 5, and number 9. Starting with question 3, Summer earns $8.50 an hour and is paid every 2 weeks. Last week she worked 6 hours longer than the week before. Her gross or total pay for those 2 weeks was $510. How many hours did she work each week? We'll start by creating some let statements. We'll say that the first week we'll let be H. We're going to let H plus 6 equal the number of hours worked the second week, since it says up here she worked 6 hours longer. Now we need to turn this into an equation. So we're going to take the amount of money she makes per hour and times that by the number of hours, which for the moment we know to be H plus 6. And we're going to say that that equaled $510. Now we're going to divide by 850 because our goal is to try to get H by itself. If we divide by 850, we're going to cancel out these 850s right here. And we're going to be able to combine the H's and bring the 6 down and get another number for that. So we have our 2H plus 6 equals, once we divide this out, 60. Now, our goal to get H by itself, the first thing we want to do is take the constant 6 and move it to this side of the equation. We're going to do that by subtracting since it's a positive 6. We can bring down the 2H and we get 2H equals 54. Now, again, getting H by itself, we have to divide to break the 2 and the H apart. We're going to divide by 2 and we're going to get H equals 27. So now we can go back to our let statements and plug in some information. So we said H equals the number of hours worked the first week. So we can see that Summer worked 27 hours week 1. Our second let statement, let H plus 6 equal the number of hours for second week. 27 plus 6 is 33. Taking a look at question number 5, Cody bought a bag of rocks. He kept 15 rocks and divided the remaining rocks equally among his 7 friends. Each of his friends received 13 rocks. How many rocks were in the bag? Again, we'll start with a let statement. So I decided to use let R, since we're talking about rocks, equal the total number of rocks. Then we need to create an equation. So we have R, the total number of rocks, minus the 15 that Cody kept, divided by 7, his friends, equal 13. So in this case, we want to get rid of this 7. So we're going to multiply by 7 on both sides. And that's going to cancel these two out. And we're going to be able to bring down our R minus 15 and then the answer to 7 times 13. So R minus 15 equals 91. Now, just like we've done in past equations, we want to get R by itself. So we're going to take this 15 and bring it over to this side. Since it's minus 15, we're going to add 15 on both sides, which is going to cancel them out. We can bring down our R and our 91 plus 15, and we find out that R equals 106. Now, we're not quite done because it's a word problem. We have to answer it with a question. We have to answer it with an actual sentence. So our original let statement was we'll let R equal the total number of rocks. We now know that R is 106, so we can say the bag contained 106 rocks. Our last equation is a pretty straightforward one. 3 times the sum of a number and 4 is equal to 78. Find the number. So again, we always want to start out with a let statement. We're going to let n equal the number. Then we want to take the information given to us in the sentence and turn it into an equation. 3 times, the parentheses indicate times, a number, that's n, plus 4, because it said the sum, that's this, equals 78. Now we're going to distribute that 3 to everything inside the parentheses. We'll get 3n plus 12 equals 78. Again, our goal is to get n by itself, so we want to take the constant first, move it to this side of the equal sign. So we're going to subtract 12 from both sides. Our 3n comes down and we get 66. Remember, to break a coefficient and a variable, we always have to divide, so we're going to divide by 3. And that's going to get our n by itself, and our n equals 66 divided by 3, 22. We need to come back to our let statement. Let n equal the number. We now know that the number is 22. Please use the work that was done for you tonight to help you to solve the additional problems that are on your homework. And remember, the key to success in math is not only working hard, but working smart.